and my second video is getting ready for the NBA playoffs and where we're at in the playoff race. All right, now the 1 through 8 seed right now in the East is Bucks, Raptors, Sixers, Pacers, Celtics, Nets, Pistons, Heat, with the Magic, Hornets chasing after the 8 and 7 right now. I'm a Miami Heat fan myself. I'd really like to see Wade get one more ring before he goes away. I think they have the ability to I think they really do have the ability to get far in the playoffs. Realistically, I see them probably losing in the first round, but I think they can beat the Bucks. The Bucks are an unbeatable team. Any team can beat me any day. But I'm ready for the NBA playoffs, and it's going to be weird because LeBron's probably not going to be in it. Never understood why he went to the Lakers because Golden State Warriors, the West is just so stacked with the Warriors, the Rockets, OKC. There's so many good teams in that conference. It's ridiculous. I never understood LeBron should have stayed in the East because he ran the East. I never understood that. I don't think he should have ever left Miami either. He ran the East even more when he was on Miami. He was better on Miami than he was on Cleveland. And if you tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not. Because in Cleveland, his coaches didn't know how to coach. Remember when he was Miami, he had Pat Riley his first year there. Pat Riley is the OG. You can't mess with Pat Riley. He knows what he does. But the East is going to be really nice because I'm ready to see who's going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I honestly think it's going to be between the Sixers and the Celtics. Or possibly the Raptors and the Sixers or the Raptors and the Celtics. I think the Bucks are too young of a team to get there. If Giannis could develop a 3, maybe. But Giannis, he is no LeBron. He ain't no young LeBron that can just do this and do that. Because at least LeBron, when he was younger, he could at least shoot a 3. He could at least maybe not make him consistently, but make him here and there. And I am shocked at this. I didn't even realize this. The Nets are the 6th seed. Man, deloading has gone off this year. And I think the player nobody's talking about on the Nets. Well, Nets fans are talking about him. But not many people in the NBA are talking about Spencer Dinwiddie. Or Dinwiddie, whatever his name is. Dude's a baller, and nobody's talking about him. He should win Most Improved Player. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. And then I am also intrigued to see the Pacers, but I don't know. The Pacers seem like one of those teams. They're good, and then, they kind of, let you down. They have that problem always wanting to let you down. All right, on to the Western Conference Final, the Western Conference. Amazingly enough, the Nuggets are the 2 seed. It kind of shocked me. I've been keeping up with NBA here and there, so I'm not going to say I know everything about the NBA, but I keep up with the stuff I see on social media and the stuff that notifies me on ESPN. I go back and forth between checking stats and everything. But obviously, the number 1 seed's the Warriors. And obviously, they're probably going to be in the conference finals again. And probably in the NBA championship. I'll be shocked if they're not. The only team I think that honestly can beat them is the Rockets. And the Rockets should have beat them last year. If Chris Paul does not get hurt, the Rockets go to the NBA Finals. And LeBron might just stay in Cleveland because of that. We never know, though. Well, the Nuggets are at 2. The Nuggets are a real nice, solid team. They're, kind of been coming together the last few seasons, and now they're up there. Nikola Jokic, he ain't no joke. Even though he got crossed the other night by Karl Anthony Towns. He straight crossed him up. But then you got OKC, and OKC is one of those teams to watch out for, but it's a matter of Russell Westbrook playing like how he should. Russell Westbrook has his on nights and he has his off nights, but he also has a lot of turnovers when he does have good nights, or when he does have bad nights. He has a lot of turnovers, a lot. Paul George is having an MVP-like season right now. So you can't put OKC out of the talk just some fact Paul George and Russell Westbrook. Because when they got rid of Melo, that was probably the smartest thing they ever did. because Melo was not. They weren't clicking together. Obviously, Melo doesn't click together with superstars. Obviously, he's obviously got to have his own team for him to do any good. And then the Rockets are at 4. The Rockets are going to come down to, if they're going to have a chance to win it this year, it's going to come down to if James Harden shows up in the playoffs. Or if he learns a little bit of defense, that might help too. And if Chris Paul stays healthy. Because all around, their team is built to beat the Warriors. Their team is built to beat the Warriors. It's just a matter of them showing up. Because they have the habit of not showing up in the playoffs once the real time gets here. And then they got the Trailblazers, the Spurs, the Clippers, and the Jazz. And then they got the Kings and Timberwolves and Lakers chasing. And Lakers are pretty much out of it on mine. So it's really just the Kings chasing. And they're still out of it by 4 games. But the team to really watch out for that's at the end of between the 5 and 8 is the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers, freaking Damian Lillard. Dude, y'all be sleeping on Damian Lillard a lot. I don't know why. I mean, if he had one more stud, they would beat the Warriors easily in 7 games. Easily. The freaking Trailblazers, Damian Lillard's one of the best point. I think he is I think he might be the best point guard in the NBA right now. Because, I mean, Steph Curry, I don't know. I would like to see Steph Curry now. If he had his own team, had his own Warriors, without Clay and Draymond and all them, see how he would do. Or at least just him and Clay. Because that'd be kind of similar to Dame and CJ McCollum. They're both similar players. They're both Splash Brothers, basically. But also another team to watch out for is the Clippers. I didn't expect the Clippers to be this good this year, to be honest. But they are. So, and Patrick Beverley, he's one of my favorite players to watch. And I'm glad he's on the Clippers. I mean, everybody likes to hate on him because he's literally just a defensive player. But it's awesome watching the dude because he's an awesome player to watch. And he gets everything jiggy with it. But, now, there is the Spurs. That is a tricky team to watch out. Just for the simple fact, Greg Popovich is probably one of the greatest coaches of all time. The dude's just, you can't mess with Greg Popovich. If LeBron gets coached by Greg Popovich, he probably would never lose finals. He'd probably win every finals, and Michael Jordan's records would be shattered, and everybody would be saying LeBron's better than Jordan. Think about that. People were saying LeBron's better than Jordan realistically, because you can't compare them realistically. But hey, if y'all want me to do a video about LeBron and Jordan comparing the stats and giving my opinion, let me know, because I'm down to do that. And I can try to find a LeBron lover at that too, because I know one. He's my brother. Ha ha.